Coach. Let's get this thing started. If you would like to give an opening statement, go ahead.
Okay. Well, gosh, thanks you guys. And first of all, I'm just overwhelmed with this opportunity. I'm excited for myself, Loyola volleyball, and the opportunity to come lead these young men here. I want to thank Holly and Steve for the recruiting process coming in and, seeing campus and hearing their love and excitement for this university is, I can see why. It's incredible, and I'm just so fortunate to be here. I want to thank everybody at UCLA, John Spraw especially, for being a longtime mentor and friend. We spent 11 years on the sidelines together, and I'll be eternally grateful for him for the rest of my life. I'm just excited that I get to take what I've learned from him and have my own style and be who I am. I'm not going to try to be him, I'm just super excited about this opportunity.
All right, at this time, we'll now open the floor for questions. So, Krista, if you have any questions, please feel free to start going.
Hi, congratulations. What made this job so appealing to you to come to Loyola?
Well, there's a few things. I think just the tradition of Loyola volleyball has always been, they won in 2014 and 15, so an opportunity to come to a program that has won before is exciting to me. My wife went to college here locally. All her best friends live here. We actually met in Cleveland, Ohio. So the opportunity to get back to the Midwest was something we've always talked about. And there are very few opportunities I think that could present me and Loyola instantly did. So I'm excited to be out here. Yeah.
How would you describe your coaching style?
That's a really good question. I think I like to, I'm a connector, so I like to connect with the guys. And I think that if we have that deep connection, they want to play hard, they want to get out. So the way I coach is my teams are going to play really good defense. We're going to get after it, and we're going to be excited to watch. And I think there's going to be a lot of energy on the court. That's kind of how I coach, So I'm not a screamer or yeller, but I like when guys execute. I'm excited for them, and I'll show my excitement on the sideline. So that's who I am. It's gonna be fun.
Cool. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Vinny, any questions? Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. Coach Vinny Lopes here from Off the Block. Talking about this program that you're inheriting, obviously you don't see many top 10 programs that have coaching openings. So what is the level of expectation that the administration told you that they have for this program? What they expect? Is it, every single year it's championship, or what is the level that this school has for the volleyball team?
Well, talking to Stephen Hawley, the expectation is we go out there and we're going to play hard and we're going to have fun and we're going to get after it. And, it's my expectation is I want to go in there and win championships, of course, so it's a process though. So I need to get to learn the guys and I think what everyone says is wait till you get your guys, and these are my guys, and I'm excited to coach them, and whatever the end result is will be, we're going to put everything we have into it, and the expectation that they're asking me to come in and do what I do, and I think that's going to ultimately lead to us being in the hunt. And so there were no hey, you have to win, you got to do this. There's none of that stuff. But the program here and the support's here, so they're willing to do anything to support us in whatever we need done. So I'm excited.
And just to follow up on that, you've had an opportunity to look at this team a little bit on film. What do you think jumps out for you that you're most excited about with this team that's coming back next year?
Well, I think there's some athleticism for sure. There's some good arms, and the team can play volleyball. So the thing that jumps out is I think we've got a lot of talent, and I think it's just a matter of trying to implement some systems that I think will help. And yeah, I think to me, it's a team that absolutely has a higher ceiling, and I'm excited to try to reach it.
Vinny, Krista, any other questions?
Yeah. Ask it, get your thoughts on recruiting. You're known throughout the volleyball community as being such a good recruiter. Does the recruiting change at all for you in terms of your mindset, your strategy, being based in UCLA compared to Loyola?
No, I think I've got pretty good relationships, especially with most of the club directors and the clubs that are around Chicago. There's a great volleyball base out here. So, yeah, probably, being out in California, you don't recruit as many Midwest kids as you probably should. But so that changes maybe like kind of where my nucleus is going to come from. But certainly want to get out and recruit international kids if this is the right fit for them too. So yeah, I'd like to get the best, most talented kids out here and let them go compete on the court and get after it. But I don't think it changed a whole lot, man, to be honest with you.
And then, Coach, final question for me, a very lighthearted question to end on, but you're in Chicago. Have you already found a favorite pizza place yet?
No, I haven't actually. You got any suggestions?
I will leave that to the Chicago crowd. I don't dare ask that.
I can't wait to get Portillo's though. I'm excited about it.
I was going to ask one other question as well. I understand Bill was telling me you were here when UCLA was here, like one of our coldest spurts ever, a couple years ago, and that still did not scare you away from returning to the Midwest.
I'm here. Yeah, no, that was quite the trip, and I do remember it. We were off the bus and in the gym as fast as we possibly could. So yeah, hopefully we don't have any more of those episodes. So
cannot make any promises.
okay, all right, deal.
Anything else, Vinny or Krista? Or was that it for you guys?
I'm good. Just thanks, Hawk, for taking time to do this news conference, and thanks, Bill and Kristen, for getting it set up.
No, thank you. We appreciate you guys being on. John, before we finish, I got just one or two more questions here that we had from one of our writers that couldn't make it. The first one is just what are some of your initial plans that you have for yourself and for the team here in the coming weeks and months?
Well, I'm meeting some of the guys later today. I met one player, and I've had some former players reach out. I know Cody Caldwell was a national championship champion here, and I coached him back in club, and he reached out and said I was a few years too late, but he had a great run here. And Garrett Zolg, the setter from last year, the last few years, he reached out. I coached him on one of my performance teams. So I guess my plan is really to hire staff, figure out the scheduling, and really just meet the guys and figure out who they are. So like I said, I mean, that connection piece is really important for me. And I really want to get to know the guys. And I know we have this nice little window in the summer to accomplish that. And yeah, I got to figure out where I'm going to live and let my girls finish school back in California and then get them out here. So it's a lot happening all at once, but yeah, again, just really grateful and excited to be here.
And then the last question I have for you, any message that you have for Rambler fans?
Yeah, come out, support. It's going to be a great team to watch. And we're going to be a fun brand of volleyball. And it's exciting for me to show you guys how hard these guys work. I know they oftentimes put in a ton of work in the weight room and in the classroom and on the court and the practice gym. And some of those guys that you don't typically see are great, so it's like, I want to get those guys to show what they do on the court and in the practice gym and just let them go display their talents. It should be fun.